We're going to start out now with the latest on Venus Williams. She is now being blamed for a car crash that led to the death of a 78-year-old man. An investigation is underway, and that man's family has just announced that they're suing. ABC's Steve Osunsami is on the scene. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning to you, George. Police here don't believe that Williams acted recklessly or did anything terribly wrong, but someone here died. Florida police this morning underlined that it was an accident, but say they believe that tennis superstar Venus Williams is at fault for the June 9th crash that caused the death of 78-year-old Jerome Barson and seriously injured his wife, Linda. The accident happened just days after the 7-time Grand Slam champion was eliminated from the French Open. Driving to her Palm Beach Gardens home, Jerome Barson died from his injuries 2 weeks after the crash. According to the police report, Williams was driving a Toyota Sequoia and had a green light when traffic forced her to stop in the middle of an intersection. Another driver who witnessed the accident says that Williams's light turned red with her SUV still in the middle of that intersection. And when she was able to drive forward, she stepped right in the way of an oncoming Hyundai Accent. Linda Barson, the driver of that vehicle, told police that her light was green when she crashed into the Sequoia. Williams told police she never saw the other car coming. The investigation is still ongoing, but the police report says that it was Williams who was at fault for violating the right-of-way of the other driver, even though this morning Williams has not been ticketed or charged.
To be charged criminally in an automobile accident, there has to be a finding of reckless or wanton conduct. None of that appears to be the case, so unlikely that she would be determined criminally responsible for the death of the man.
Williams' attorney is telling ABC News that she entered the intersection on a green light. This is an unfortunate accident, and Venus expresses her deepest condolences to the family who lost a loved one. The police report says she was only moving about 5 miles an hour. Williams is due to start Wimbledon on Monday. Police here do not believe that alcohol, drugs, or even texting played any part in this accident. George?
Okay, Steve, thank you very much. Let's talk now to the attorney for the Barson family, Michael Steiger. Thank you for joining us this morning. First of all, how is Linda Barson doing?
She is devastated. This is the man she loved. She's been married for 35 years, and she is absolutely devastated. She sustained her own injuries as well and is trying to cope with his death.
And you heard what the police have said. They said that Venus Williams was not acting recklessly, going about 5 miles an hour, had the green light, even though she is to blame for the crash. What are the memories of Mrs. Barson about what happened?
She remembers traveling in the vehicle. She remembers her light was green and entering the intersection. After that, the collision took place, and it was concern for her husband and her own injuries at that point. And they were transported to the hospital. Her husband had life-threatening injuries, and she was hoping and praying for his ability to live, which he did for almost 2 weeks before he succumbed to those injuries.
That is so sad, and our condolences as well to the entire family. This morning you have decided to file a lawsuit. Why?
At this point, we are attempting to both preserve the evidence and gain access to the evidence. There are video cameras that were placed at guardhouses where Ms. Williams lives, and the police have refused, after multiple requests, to turn those over to us. And we would like to see a visual portrayal of the accident on those videos. They have impounded all the vehicles and have impeded our ability to conduct our investigation and to be able to move forward.
Do you know why?
I don't. I'm not sure what their reasoning is. We've been requesting it and have known about this for now 3 weeks.
And you haven't seen anything? We
have not. They have refused to turn them over to us at this point.
And so the lawsuit is seeking to get that, and after that, what will be next for the family?
At this point, all the family's trying to do is to deal with their grief. They were scheduled for a trip the following week. Mr. Barson, Miss Barson, their children, grandchildren on a Disney cruise that they look forward to, and they've done on many occasions. The family didn't get to go. The grandchildren were extremely upset, didn't understand. This is supposed to be a wonderful family vacation in summer for them, and it's an amazing loss.
Are you hearing anything from witnesses about the attack, even though you haven't seen the tape?
Yes, there were witnesses to this accident. There were vehicles directly next to my client's vehicle. Those witnesses have been clear that my client had a green light and that Ms. Williams pulled out in front. And these are independent witnesses that have nothing to do with this case, but stopped at the scene and gave their explanations to the police officer.
Okay, Michael Steiner, thanks very much for your time this morning.
Thank you.